set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set, ready,
First and 10 now from the 30.
54, Mike, 54. Danny.
Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line.
Anything moves, we hit it.
3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
But
the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That's trash.
Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get it near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
49, check 49, check 49. Hey, 300. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 61. Matchbox lights.
Alert 3.
Watch hot.
Now Cousins. And this is caught off the deflection. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
First carry down for Dalvin Cook. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
You're not going anywhere, man.
Well, we
what
saw
are
them
you
trying
doing?
to get it to the
you
outside,
can't get
trying to get to the
me.
perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
If
you keep moving laterally,
Right there. 50.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check pilot, 64, weak.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers, reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd
Stop
down.
your whining.
Two.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Check 13. Check 13.
And that one drops incomplete as he got
Bingo.
as he was throwing it.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On their first drive, the offense staying out there.
We got to get the ball.
They're
D,
going to
get
go
the ball
for it
right
on
here.
4th.
Let's go.
Cousins to throw for it.
That's the West.
Finds Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah,
Pull it
opening
together.
drive.
No,
we know this coaching
off.
staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to
56.
this game.
Mike,
They're
56,
going for it.
right there, right there.
Might
you're
say
all off.
reckless, but
I don't even
they
know why
got
this
it.
team
1 for
showed
1
up.
on 4th
Check
down.
15.
Here
Check
early.
15.
Throwing. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Mike,
Mike's 180.
Mike's 5-4.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Watch Twist.
Gun. Hey, watch Sam. Watch that. Watch the slant.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
So after the run for no gain, here's
Check.
2nd
Watch
and
54.
10.
Watch 54. Rip right. He's coming. We got double up.
36.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
Check.
Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Watch the edge.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Bang, 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 bang. What's that?
Now Cousins on 4th down. It's completed. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 54. Hey, here I come.
2.
Check safety.
2. Say hi.
Coleman. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Black 80.
For Mike. Here we go.
2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Say hi.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
Pick it up.
Follow up your assignment. Go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
Hey,
and not be deterred by anything else.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
And let's say hi.
Garoppolo going to try to throw on 3rd. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that one hurts defensively. They forced him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Here we go.
Like that,
180.
Danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
You got nothing today.
This is Coleman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here.
Here we go. Like 20.
Cut.
Lock.
Mike.
55.
55. Mike.
25 on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He wasn't ready.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
180.
55. Bandit.
21.
Alert flare.
Say hot.
Flare.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him
We
down
play to
right
win.
at the 45.
Let's go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was
Here we go.
easy.
180.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few more.
Back to Coleman here on 1st down.
Run.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Consecutive
Here we go,
plays
here we go,
now
here we
where
go.
that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance.
Check, Mike.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
They try to kick Kittle inside, but that one will swallow
Don't be
up
mad.
because
Don't be
when they're
mad.
open,
It's more coming.
those big
It's more
defensive
coming.
linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last one good for 2. Here's
Check.
second
Watch
and 8.
54. Watch 54.
21. We had
Show me a long day.
To the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to
That's
turn
it,
into
baby.
another
We gonna
first
work.
down as the tackle is made at the Viking 17-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages,
Here we go.
when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
That
we go.
loss
Six,
of 3,
six.
a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's
2,
second and 13.
2.
Right there.
2.
Right there.
Hey, alert.
54.
Alert.
Nice, sweetheart. Kill.
Say hot.
Looking to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down
One,
tries so
Omaha.
far on this drive.
Check 37. Say hot.
On third down, here's Coleman.
Let's go. Come on.
And they'll get him
Run to
down
the
about
ball.
3
We got a
yards
runner.
short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
They don't want it,
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground
Let's
and turn
get it.
upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run
All
back
day,
here. This will
baby.
be a
Let's go.
touchback, and it comes
Let's
out to
go.
the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When we talk about the best
Here we go,
corners
here
in
we
the
go.
league, we're usually saying shut down corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to the T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards.
Here we go.
And it's 2nd and 2.
Flag.
Doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Shift.
Say hot.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Go, and run it, run.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
We got
a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. 180.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
A loss of 2 there, second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! 12, 12.
They weren't able to secure their blocks.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check, 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 check.
On 2nd and 12. Buffalo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. His guys will get the football back. Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. Well, coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the game will play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. Cousins now 6 of 10 this first down.
I'm coming out to the
Give him 3 on first down.
I'm going to hit you
set up
all
a 2nd
day,
and 7.
baby.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on. Now we get that artificial surface.
You remember
see
me?
pellets go
You
up.
remember me?
Still a nice
Let's
play
go,
by the
baby.
defense.
180.
We remind you that coming up at
Touchdown,
halftime, we'll
defense.
take you to Orlando.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easy.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
They can't hold me, coach.
Adam Thielen, 66 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran into action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving. And he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
180 to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coach is insane. You're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
Here we go.
that's really tough for them to swallow.
Mike 54.
Will they make
21, 21.
A quick sidestep here, Steve. The NFL doing something kind of its 100 season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far.
Here we go, here we go.
Like Harold
Like 20.
Carmichael,
12,
Bobby
fellas, here we go.
Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke
12,
Slater,
fellas, here we go.
a number of others.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
They hope it helps ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out
one,
there.
boys. Let's
You
go.
know, Max Speedy,
Let's
Ed
go.
Sprinkle, people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous
Here we go, here we go,
during
here we
their
go.
time frame.
180.
And we did get to see, if you're watching television,
coming.
coaches
I'm
Bill
coming.
Cowher and Jimmy
65,
Johnson
65.
received their
55,
invitation
Mike,
to
I
the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we saw those announcements live, it was so much fun, wasn't it? And the emotion that came through. And let's not forget Executive George Young, who built the New York Giants back in the day with Bill Parcells and crew to win Super Bowl. And former Commissioner Paul Tagliabue,
Watch the screen,
he
watch the
presided over the
screen.
big growth
Watch
of
the
the league.
screen.
And contributor Steve Sable of NFL Films, who should have been in a long time ago. I don't think we have the number of fans watching the game today.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that.
Keep doing that.
Remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. The Vikings Bailey got the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14, 49ers 3.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you.
21.
How do you think they'll play this?
But I think the smart approach
Hey,
is to run out the clock,
Haywood.
lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge on your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, hey, CD, we talked about some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know, but of the more modern-day players that are finalists,
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Get in?
180!
That is really,
Hey,
really difficult. I'm glad you asked because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. The left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there.
Here we go. 180!
Everson Griffin. It'll go
65,
as a loss
65.
of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2-3. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Bring it up.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
49er offense set
21,
to get this
21.
drive underway.
65,
They are looking to make a bit
Grace
of a
don't
180.
travel.
They are sputtering right now.
Showing 8. Showing
And
8.
frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers
Yes.
together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to rely on you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And his guys are going to take him out at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Where's the hot?
Following the interception, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
You
there
got
at
him.
2nd down.
You got him.
We've seen good
You
cover
got
skills
him.
on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there
Right
of
behind.
them making it difficult to complete a
54
pass.
Mike.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line
Back,
up 2nd
back,
and 10.
back. Check the back or
Hey, 382, Liz 50.
You got
Move. What's that?
From the gun, it's a Stopped short of the 25, but that second half got him a couple extra.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Day, baby.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take it.
Out of the gun.
He's checking crap.
And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got
Here we
to
go.
be unhappy
Here we go.
with how that turned out.
Here we go.
And the 49ers
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Time to take a moment here, revisit this year's Pro Bowl. Played just a few exits down I-4 from the Madden home office, actually.
11.
John Harbaugh of the Ravens, Pete Carroll of Seattle, they were the coaches.
Orbit.
And it was Harbaugh's AFC team who came away with a victory. Their
Right there.
fourth win in a
54.
row
Right
for
there.
the
Right there.
AFC.
54, Mike. Too little.
4 of those wins coming in Orlando, but of course, Charles, it was a tough day in the sports world with the passing of Kobe Bryant was on everyone's mind. It kind of put a cloud over everything on Sunday.
It certainly did, and the way that news spreads nowadays, the game had
we
really
go.
started before the news
Mike,
was
5-4.
official.
I'm coming,
And
baby.
it kind
I'm
of
coming,
broke
baby.
during the game, and obviously it spread to both sidelines, and a number of guys were Kobe. They didn't know it. The respect factor across all sports for the superstars and the greats of every game and every sport. You kind of saw
Let's
it
go,
as that
boys.
game
Bring
played
it
out.
up.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Just 7 of 15
Here we go.
so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Check.
21. Here we go.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Here we go. 180. 11.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
13.
All day. 54 is Mike. 54 is
Man.
Watch 54.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go. 180. 1 Omaha. Flag.
Well, that last sack, it
80
puts
weapon.
Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They
White.
face a 3rd and long.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Get that
ball. Let's get that ball.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Baby.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Here we go.
Figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter.
21.
As he'll go for it on 4th down.
13.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Garoppolo
Man, I got you.
And now here is another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, earlier we were talking about the Pro Bowl. I want to go back to something because they experimented with something in this year's Pro Bowl. Instead of the usual onside kick, they gave teams the option to run one play from their own 25 on a 4th and 15 situation. The NFC did try it late, but Kirk Cousins wound up throwing
easy.
Thomas. What did you think of that idea, though?
Well, you know I'm old school. And because I'm old school,
Rush in.
to see teams try and get back in the game.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings.
keep getting busy. They can't stop you, son.
77 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Wait, 20.
Offense set to get this drive underway.
Wait.
And there are parts of their last drive that like to forget the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well,
here we go.
Wait,
80.
finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
11.
27-yard. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this all day.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it.
You.
Wait, that.
Guys that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Joe Namath. He did it 3 times. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. This is a good time here to give a hat tip to Eli Manning, officially announcing his retirement from pro football on January 24th. All 16 seasons with the New York Giants. He exits the game, Charles. 2 Super Bowl rings as well as 2 Super Bowl MVP trophies. All-time passing yards and 7th in passing touchdowns.
Not to mention how durable he was throughout his career. Once he took the starting reins, Romo went through him in 10 consecutive starts. That only ended because of a decision made by Giants management, which I think they came to regret. Bottom line, I know you won 117 and 117 in the regular season overall record.
Check three.
Those 2 Super Bowl trophies, the Super Bowl MVPs, and beating the Patriots in a Super Bowl undefeated season, they'll be remembered forever in the annals of the NFL. Forget the hat tip. How about a full bow to Eli Manning?
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
He's checking.
Well, indeed, go for it. It's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And able to get this one across.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
At the 48-yard line.
Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Your trip ends here, baby. Your trip ends here.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Mike's 5-4. Come on, D.
Been like this all night long. Nowhere to
easy
run
work.
As they
it's easy work, and it's coming again.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
That should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come to my world.
We want it. Come to my world. Sponge.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third and 4.
Left 50.
Shift. Check your hot read. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Where's the hot?
From the gun, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep burning.
Their team is there,
switch.
No doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down.
Why?
Instead,
Get
they're
wide.
letting him
What's
throw.
that?
They're that confident in what he's getting done.
And he will be hit from behind and run over.
All day, baby.
Eric
All day.
Armstead,
We coming all day.
credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now
56.
after the sack. It's
Let's
second
go,
and 20.
D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check.
Black.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They go play action. Cousins going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 26. Check 4.
Now Cousins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard. And this one is right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
As he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Mike's 54.
But this is where
Watch the run.
sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun.
Here we go.
Right.
180.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
11.
Here. Sometimes that'll work just
Single
fine.
receiver. Hey,
I
you're
guess
on an
it's
island
time
over
now to
there.
lean
Single
on that
receiver.
leadership.
6.
Right there. 54.
Hot.
54. What we got?
And he whips that one incomplete there. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside.
Here we go.
Hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go heavy.
From the 34,
Let's go heavy.
they'll come
12,
to the line
12.
on second and 10.
Give me some.
Garoppolo.
Here we go.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 66 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that that cuts the lead to 24-10.
24, 49ers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, Ken!
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Wait, son!
Here's Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Safe.
Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
To throw, Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 62 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship.
They're not ready for this, man. They still playing soccer.
He'll get in.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Minnesota.
Switch.
Dalvin Cook taking it in.
They
and
can't
the Vikings
see
are going
us.
to widen that advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on, fellas.
At about the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Wait, set to get this drive underway.
Let's go,
and they're hoping to
let's go.
redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view. You're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10.
What do you need?
Let's go, boys. Let's
Daniil
go.
Hunter,
Two.
his second sack of the night.
Two.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And
here we go.
it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone.
54,
eventually, that becomes
set the tone,
man on
defense.
man.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And go up at that moment of
Check
truth and make
52.
a play on the football.
Clock!
Mike's 5-4. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Hey, watch.
11.
Check Mike 54.
I think you got it, now Garoppolo. Let this thing go for Sanders. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 91 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
You've got to understand situations. The lead here late in the ball game, so the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get inside. Let's go. Let's go.
25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm.
Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Undercut.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. That incomplete pass leads to second and 10
Mike.
from the 25.
Army. Deuce.
Now Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lined up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
Hey, they're scared.
And who
They're
can
scared.
match up with
He's
him
coming. Double
without
up,
weakening
double up.
our overall
He's
defense?
coming,
You're
double
exactly
up.
right.
Lucky
It's a
50.
tough task to match up to him.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's taken down
Let's
by
go.
across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective,
Tackles.
didn't get a sack,
Whip.
didn't knock the ball
Whip.
free, didn't
Watch
break
the
up the
whip.
pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're
Gun.
in a dire situation now.
Buzz, be ready. 25, check 25.
Where's the hot?
Cousins on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be taken down,
All day,
but
baby,
not
all
before
day.
he gets into enemy territory.
The
So
hot.
the Vikings in possession of the football as we get
All
you
day,
reset.
dog.
And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Check 99. Kill.
Two.
Hey, turn it up.
What's that?
On first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
The hot.
Last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch the pass. Slam.
What's that?
Cousins here to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Cousins to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You ain't going nowhere.
Success.
Watch the safety creep.
Yeah, that and the means didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Watch QB drop. Joker, 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 Joker.
Again, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to his brings up second down.
Play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out the quarterback's hands.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
It's a lot of confusion. Muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play in football.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
So we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as receivers, tight ends, because they're going to make people miss a new.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Vikings.
From 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to win that advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25.
We play to win. Let's go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late.
21. Here we go.
One last drive here.
Like to do that.
Bound to lose one.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Bailey now for the extra point.
Here you go, bro.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you see
Because now it's not going through.
the Vikings after him, and they get there for
You
the
better talk to your
sack.
boy. You better talk to your boy. Have him
Big
protect you.
offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive